So then we have a question that is just more getting to know me type of thing. So it looks like it's where in the world are you from? I'm originally from Salem, Oregon, but I now live in Washington State. Then it says, besides G.I. Joe, what else do you do in your life? Well, I do YouTube. I do YouTube videos. I chat with Dave as much as I can because he's super nice and is always there whenever I need to talk about anything, and just is a great motivational, aspect of my life. And so, yeah, pretty much it's just YouTube, work. I try my best not to talk about work though, because YouTube and work they aren't so good. Play with my dog Duke. We have a lot of stuff that I do with my husband Michael, and then a lot of stuff that he does with all the things that he does in his life. And that's kind of why I started the vlog channel. I can't really show too much, and I'm still very, nervous about showing some stuff, and just still learning. But yeah, that's pretty much all I really do. Then it says, what is the origin of your screen name? The one that I have now is G.I. Joe Fan 1976, and that's mostly, I am a fan of G.I. Joe, and I was born in 1976, so G.I. Joe Fan 1976 is where that comes from. Then it says, apart from your videos, whose do you enjoy watching? Now this is a very long list, and if I haven't mentioned you, it's not so much that I don't enjoy watching your videos. I probably just don't yet know about your videos, or we haven't made a real connection yet. So please don't be offended by any of it. But because I'm sure if you guys are doing these videos and you already have a channel and everything, you know that there's so many people that you watch, and you just sometimes have your tops, that you really watch the most. So of course I watch one of three nights, Dave. Then I watch Brucifer 48060. I haven't seen him in a long time. I did my best to say hello to him. So hopefully he's doing good, but when he was doing videos, and I don't know if it's time restraints or the fact that his collection might be like mine, where we have so much of it but such limited space, you really can't get to everything. Then another one, of course, is Cobra Commander 1983, really good friend and has messaged me in the past, and so I really appreciate that. Another one that I really appreciate is Coolio Vids 101. He was very nice. Others have tagged me in videos, of course, but he tagged me in one or two of his videos, so I really appreciate that, and I really want to get back to doing what he had tagged me for, but because I am still, going through my list of G.I. Joe figures, because I'm always running behind, I can't really get to that video yet. Another one that I like is Dread Wins Ghost. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Filmmaker Mike, of course. Really enjoy him. Form BX257. Very good. Gay Comic Geek. If you haven't subscribed to him, some of his videos are, but still really fun. Some of his videos are somewhat like Filmmaker Mike, and if you're watching this, Filmmaker Mike, I don't mean anything bad by that. I just mean his personality and some of the little funny things that he says and does really come through. So that's basically what I'm saying there. G.I. Nerd Commander, really nice guy. Our take on channels and G.I. Joe are a little bit different, but still super nice guy. I'm like Chuck Norris. Hopefully he'll still do videos. For being the age that he was when he first started videos, he really did his best, and his knowledge was really great and interesting to listen to. Then we have Jedi 17475. When he first started doing his videos, and he really didn't have any subscribers or anything. I actually did a video, and if I can find it, I'll put it right here. But I did that video for him because he really came off, again, just like I'm like Chuck Norris. It's really cool to see these kids have so much knowledge and be able to do what they're doing, because that's one thing I really wish I could have done when I was a kid, is had this YouTube thing, because I really, really want to believe that it would have made my life a little bit less, you know, as it was. But again, I don't want to offend people, so maybe I'm mistaken by that. But I just feel like the fact that people have a way of meeting other people and seeing that they're not alone and everything like that. I know there can be some bullying, cyberbullying and all that kind of stuff, so I'm not saying it's 100% perfect, but I think if I could have gone online and found out that other people would like me, other people are possibly in some way like me, you know, I think that would have been really cool. So to see the younger kids doing this type of stuff is just like, wow, I wish I could have done it when I was a kid. Lunacy05, of course, I don't always get to watch his videos, but when I can, I really enjoy them. And of course, he was somebody that subscribed to me when I was still very new at it, so I appreciate his support. Let's see, Mr. Prime 259. Okay, definitely enjoy his videos. The fact that he did a shout out video for me, and unfortunately I didn't see it, but when I watched one of his where he was doing it, and then I made sure to go back and watch some other ones, when I saw that he mentioned my name, I was just like, wow, what a really nice guy. So, and he's also, you know, probably been super nice to a lot of you guys, and he, you know, in the past has messaged me and given me the support that I need, and been, you know, there to try and help me through, you know, anytime that I feel like I'm not, you know, good enough or whatever to be able to do this. So yes, thank you, Mr. Prime 259. I'm not sure how to really say it, but he was another video that I saw for the first time, and I didn't even know he was a toy collector at the time. But Ncateester. I want to say Nestor. So sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. But when I saw his video, and it was more about gay marriage, and then I found out he was a toy collector, I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So definitely really like his videos. Trying to see who else. Going through all my little list of people. Oh, of course, Thunderhound369. I'm sorry I didn't mention you. Definitely when I first saw his channel, I was really, you know, happy to see him too, because he was basically reminded me of myself when I started, and so, you know, a lot of us are still like, I can't believe people watch my videos, you know. I'm so thankful, and I really try my best and all that kind of stuff, but I totally understood what he meant by, wow, you guys, I'm gonna take a stab at this, and hopefully you guys will watch, and then you find out that you are watching. So yeah, Thunderhound 369, definitely. Little bit different again here, Transfatvania Films. But again, I have to say that I do enjoy his videos as much as I can, because he was another one that supported my channel when I was first starting out, and for what he does, he is pretty talented. So I think that's pretty much everybody. I don't really see any reviews too much from him, but another one is XRANCID007. Definitely really great customizer, and if I edit this or whatever, I'll make sure to put some annotations wherever when I'm talking about this, so maybe I can cut out where I'm spelling out these things, but I just want not always sure how to say these screen names. So now the next question is, which G.I. Joe item is your Holy Grail, or the one you want but cannot find? Now, I do have these, but they're not complete, and they need a lot of work. So in some ways, they're still my Holy Grail. The USS flag, I bought 2 of those, and it's cost me a lot of money to get as close as the one that I have, so I definitely still have some parts and stuff that maybe in the future I'll be able to sell when I'm more comfortable with doing that, but right now it's not something that I can really devote a lot of time to. So I do have that, but my Holy Grail right now, or one that I hope to get, is the Defiant Space Complex. Now I do have one of those, but because of the way it looks and the bad lighting in my G.I. Joe room, I really can't show it off, but that one I really, really like. I mean, it's as big if you could space everything out, and yeah, G.I. Joe didn't go to space very much and whatever, but it's more of a Holy Grail to me because I don't think we'll ever see anything like that again. And it does have some flaws, like its wheels are not strong enough really to support the weight after this many years, but the fact that there's so much to it and so much more that you can do with it than the flag, I think is my Holy Grail. Why I kind of don't have it though is because I need those blue doors. So I either need a brand new crawler or I need those blue doors. And I already tried in the past to try and get this, but if you can only find it on eBay, trying to get those things sent to you and having them in one piece when they get to you, and then trying to take them and put them, take the old ones off and put the new ones on, hasn't really been that easy of a job. So right now my Holy Grail would either be as new as you can have a brand new Defiant Space Complex from the 80s, or at least those blue doors. That's my Holy Grail. If you could do anything that concerns G.I. Joe, what would it be? I'm trying to think of how I meant that question, and I think basically how I mean that is if you could do anything that is connected in some way to G.I. Joe, what would you do? And so right now that I've been talking about and hoping I will be able to do one day is go to a convention. I have yet to go to a convention. I wanted to go this year, but I haven't really met anybody, and as much as I probably could make it through going by myself, just really don't have the funds for it yet. And I then also thought, well, if they do release the sequel to G.I. Joe, it'd probably be more fun to go to the convention that is then or around the time that that movie comes out. And also it gives me more time to save up. So that's one thing I would like to do that has to do with G.I. Joe. Another one, of course, and as far as I'm concerned, is, of course, meeting Larry Hama. The fact that he, in my opinion, and hopefully others, is the G.I. Joe God. I know there's other people that have played a huge role in G.I. Joe and all the different lines that we've gotten, but he's pretty much the one that if you made a connection to a certain figure, usually it was because of the file card, I would think, because that's, at least for me, why I got connected to G.I. Joe, is because it's more the character than the figure sometimes. Maybe it's the figure, vice versa, but just the way that he wrote some of the file cards and then the Marvel issue and all that kind of stuff, just that would be probably the two things that I want to do that have to do with G.I. Joe, is getting to a convention and, of course, getting to have something possibly signed, or I don't know what I would do if I ever met Larry Hama, but those are the two things that I can think of right now.